Look at that. There we go. It always works. Alright, so these are a lot of new guys that I'm not familiar with. So, like I said, I'm excited. Probably going to mess up some names because they all have their team name on it, which always bothers me because I always end up accidentally saying the team name. But anyways, we're going to have Evelaf trying to take this one downfield now, but with Buddy trying to put it over. Rocket Nation's going to tap that one back up, but it looks like Altruism is going to try to boom that, but he gets 50-50 by somebody else. He gets the bump on Nick, which is going to allow Evelaf to come in and try to take it, but Rocket Nation's going to bump that one off the wall. Now, Buddy going to boom that one back downfield. Jared trying to get the touch, but he can't quite do it, so now Evelaf trying to just get that goal. Altruism is up. Can he get the shot? He can't. That's going to go wide, and Rocket Nation's not able to get the touch either, which allows Buddy to put that one back in the center. Nick's going to clear that one away, though, and that's an open net if he can just get it on target, but he cannot catch the ball. Maybe Jared can put it there, but no, he can't, so now Evelaf sending that one backwards. A nice little touch from him to put that out of the dangerous position. Altruism trying to get this one up the field now. Jared's going to backflip on that, so he's not going to get the touch. Nick's going to boom that one downfield, but looks like Evelaf's going to take that one up the wall. Nick trying to do something, it looked like. Maybe a back pass over to Jared, and it worked. Altruism booming that one down the field. Now trying to follow that. But that one's going to doink off of one player and go right into center. But Rocket Nation's with a good flick, and then a good pass to Jared. A great little play from them to set up Jared for the goal. And that is going to give Comet the 1-0 lead. Comet the logoless. Logoless? That sounds really weird and awkward. But now Rocket Nation's going up against Altruism in this kickoff. That one's going to go in favor of Comet. Now Nick trying to do something with it here. That's going to bounce off the sidewall. Jared trying to make something happen. Evelaf is going to just 50-50 that one him. And now we're going to try to boom this one over off the back wall. But he trying to make something happen here that's not quite on target, but Jared puts it right into center, and I promise you that is my game dropping to 20 frames, not yours. And that's not 20 frames. This is like 4. Okay. I can't even... I don't know what's happening. I literally cannot follow this game to commentate it because it's like 2 frames per second. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do here. So we're having technical difficulties. And yeah, like I said, the stream is not lagging. This is just my game. Are you guys not seeing this? It's like 4 frames on my screen. Yeah, okay. I cannot tell what's going on. I don't want to do this, but I think I'm just going to have to leave and exit and close the game and come back because this is unbearable. Hopefully, yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I got to do. I'm really sorry. This doesn't normally happen. But that's what's going to happen. That's a new one. Sorry about that, guys. But we're getting back. Come on. Load up, Rocket League. Let's go. I have no idea why that just happened. We went from 144 frames to like 5 in 2 seconds. Alright, apparently that one team scored. Paradox. Sorry. I'm sorry you missed it, but we should be good now. Everything's running smooth, and we can get back into it. Now, Buddy trying to 50-50 that one away, but Nick is going to turn on it and put that one back into the corner. Altruism is going to put that one off the wall. Jared bumping that one right into the corner again. Can Evelaf get it past him? He can, kind of. Now it looks like Nick is going to boom that one off that back wall, but Buddy makes a kind of scary touch off of that backboard. And Rocket Nation, unfortunately, just flips around and matrixes the ball there. So that's not going to really work out too well for him. Altruism going to boom that one upfield, but Nick is going to push this one off the wall. Can Altruism get it in the center? He can, but Buddy can't quite get it as Jared's going to send that one back downfield. Now Evelaf going to boom this one up to Buddy. Buddy going to bump that one off the wall. A good pass to Evelaf. Evelaf can't quite get the ball in the back of the net. He is the one who picked up the goal while we were gone. I haven't noticed if anybody got the assist on that yet. Altruism did not. I can guarantee that, but maybe Buddy did. He did, yeah. So Buddy with the assist and Evelaf with the goal. There you go. Nick is going to boom that one off the side, or off that back wall. Altruism trying to go up, but can't quite do it. So now Comet or Rocket Nation's going to bump that one into the center. Jared trying to fake out Evelaf there, but he can't quite do it. But Evelaf's out of boost, so Nick's going to be able to get that one away from him. Altruism going to try to boom this one off that sidewall now, and he gets the touch on it coming down off the wall. Jared looking a little bit unsure on how to play this one here, and he puts it into a bad position. His buddy now has a good chance to center that one for his team or even get the goal, but he couldn't quite do it. Evelaf putting that one back over to Buddy. Buddy's going to back pass this one possibly to Altruism, but Rocket Nations takes it off instead. Altruism trying to get this ball upfield now. Evelaf maybe trying to get the shot as well, but just couldn't quite do it. Nick on the wall, can't get the touch. That's in a bad spot, but Rocket Nations with a good pinch. Buddy reads it though, and is going to try to put this one back center. Jared can't get the touch either. Evelaf going to try to do something with this. We're seeing a lot of whiffs, a lot of uncertainty coming out from Comet. It seems like a lot of times when they're going for the ball, it's just slow and they don't know what they want to do. They're like thinking too much and it's not just doing, you know? And it causes this stutter in the slow play that I think could really be exploited here. But it doesn't seem like Paradox are able to do it. And that's going to send us to overtime in this game one. Buddy Van Doodle going off against Jared for that one. That's going to go into the Comet zone. Evelaf trying to make something happen early here, but Rocket Nation puts that one over him. Buddy Van Doodle trying to do something. That ball's going to go into center. Altruism trying to put that one back down to Evelaf, but Evelaf's coming out, so Nick's going to boom that one downfield. Buddy trying to put that over to Altruism, but it's not far enough. Buddy had no boost. Altruism barely getting the tap to put it past one. Now he's a good opportunity to center it, but Nick shuts it down. And that could be a good counterattack as Nick just has to beat Evelaf, and that's into center, but it's a little high. Rocket Nations can't quite get to it. Nick wanting to turn on it, and he does. He gets that ball back into center, but he can't quite do much else with it. He gets another pinch, trying to do everything himself. Not a lot of rotation coming out from him there. Buddy Van Doodle trying to make that, or clear that ball now, but Rocket Nation is going to put that one right back in front. Altruism going to bump that one deep. Nick trying to get the touch here. He does. He puts it away to the side. Over to Rocket Nations, who's going to try to get it, but he can't quite get it either. So now Buddy going up for it. He puts it under Nick. Now Altruism's going to go up the wall here and try to boom this one downfield. He does. Jared is going to put that one off to the sidewall. Evelaf putting that one off the back. Rocket Nation's not trying to boom that one downfield. Buddy going to put that off the wall as well. Nick trying to make something happen, but he can't quite do it. So Evelaf's going to put that one right back into center. Evelaf looking to do something with it here. Altruism trying to put that one on target, but he can't quite do it. Rocket Nations wants to come in and make it work, but he can't as Buddy puts that one over him. Now, it looks like Evelaf and Rocket Nation's trying to make it happen, but Nick is stuck in his own back end. Can somebody get that goal? A minute, 30 seconds into overtime now. That ball's going to be going towards the Paradox net. Altruism going to boom that one downfield. That could be in as there's a good opportunity, but it seemed like two players from Comet were just pushed up too far, and the third player didn't want to commit. Now Evelaf trying to make something happen here, but he can't quite get the touch. Neither can Buddy Van Doodle. And Jared's going to try to boom this one upfield. Altruism trying to make something happen as well. Altruism can't quite go. That's a good opportunity, but a good save from Buddy. Now Altruism trying to come up off the wall here and make it work. Gonna get one touch, can't get it past Nick, but maybe Buddy can put it on target. He can, but it's gonna be saved. Evelaf trying to make something happen. Now just kind of waiting here as that ball's still in the corner. Nick trying to make it work. Altruism's gonna go for it. Buddy wants to go up the wall here. He's trying to go, but he just can't quite do it. Nick's gonna try to back pass this or back tap that one. Not quite happening for him. Evelaf trying to make it work as well. Sorry, the solo casting is tough. I'm trying here, guys, but it's very difficult. Like you don't have many opportunities to try to analyze and like read the plays and like how the teams are performing when you're just trying to do play-by-play, and then play-by-play is exhausting, so you can't just keep talking for like 7 minutes straight as we've had so many overtimes with all these games. It's just getting rough. Evelaf elects not to touch that ball. Altruism going to push that one off of him. Evelaf trying to boom this one upfield, but he doesn't get a good touch, which is going to allow Nick to put that one off the wall. Altruism going to try to boom that one down, but he can't quite do it. Rocket Nation's going up here. Evelaf maybe doing something with it. Altruism going to bump it instead. Buddy Van Doodle putting that one off the sidewall. That's bouncing in a bad spot. Can anybody from Paradox get there to put that one center? Altruism finally gets that ball centered, but nobody's going to be there to take the shot. Evelaf coming back now as Buddy tries to go up. Buddy wants to get this off this wall and get a shot here, but he can't quite do it as that ball's going to be challenged and contested. Now Altruism going to try to touch that one downfield. Evelaf looking to make it work as well. He's going to pump that one off the sidewall. Rocket Nation's not going to do anything with it there as Buddy sends it back downfield. Nick wants to make it work, but he's just going to pump that one into the corner. Jared looking to make something happen here. Not quite as Buddy puts that one right on target, but Nick's there to get the save. Now Nick trying to come out and get it over past Evelef. Jared wants to do something with it. Buddy and Altruism both looking like they want to go, but Nick makes a good pass to Jared. Now Rocket Nation's trying to put that ball on target, but that's going to go a little bit too high. Jared wants to come in, and Buddy just got bumped by his own teammate, but he makes a stop well. Now Altruism is going to try to 50-50 that one. Nick's going to tap that. Evelef and Rocket Nation's looking to make something work here. Buddy trying to get that ball off to the right. Nick unable to get a 50-50 here. We're going into minute 5 of overtime. And 10 minutes of me talking for a consistent period. Altruism trying to make it work. Nick's going to boom that one over into the corner, trying to just get a doink here. He goes for the demo instead. Evelef trying to get this ball out of their zone. Rocket Nation is going to pinch that one over into the other corner, now trying to get that off the wall. Maybe somebody can come up and get the shot here. Altruism gets it instead, but that bounces off his wheels and it's a light, so Nick can get an easy touch. Nick doesn't get the best, though. That means Buddy's just going to put that one right back into center. Jared's going to pull out the save here. Rocket Nation's putting that one downfield, but that's going to be doinked, and that could be a solid save, or maybe not, as Nick puts that shot off the backboard. Can Rocket Nation put it in the back of the net? He cannot. A full 5 minutes of overtime now. We have basically played 2 games. Nick going to try to get this off the wall, but not quite. Can Jared do it? Where's Rocket Nation's? Oh, thank goodness. Evelef trying to put that ball on target, but can't quite do it. Maybe Altruism can, but no. Buddy Van Doodle going to put that off the sidewall. Now Rocket Nation's going to boom that one away to the side as well. Rocket Nation's trying to get this going here, but he can't. He gets a nice little touch, but that's going to be still kind of dangerous. Nick can't get the touch. That could be an open net, but Buddy's going to put that one off the side instead, and that allows them to get some time to recoil and get back in their own side. Jared puts that one in front of his own net. Nick's there to make the save. It seems both these teams excuse me. It seems both these teams are really nervous to fully commit, but there we go, finally, almost 6 minutes into overtime. Rocket Nation's putting that ball in the back of the net. A great shot from him off of a great pass from Jared. Just coming up and doinking that one, or slamming that one home, I should say. And finally ending this game in favor of Comet. 2-1. I'm dying here. Yeah, I think the only thing that can be said there is both teams played really passive, really far back, I guess is the best word for it. They were really conservative and didn't want to do anything with the ball and commit too hard or extend too much. And that's what led to that super long overtime is, you know, that kind of waiting and passiveness. So it'll be interesting to see coming into this game too if anyone's going to be more aggressive, be a little bit more forceful about it, and we will see. All right, game 2. Comet up 1-0 in the series after that long overtime. That could be an early goal, though. Not quite. Buddy trying to make it happen, though. Altruism looks like he wants to challenge, but Nick's going to put it over him here. Nick trying to make something happen, maybe put it over Evelef and get the goal. He does. Jared's going to tap that one in, and we're going to have an early 15-second goal here. With a great pass from Nick that just barely gets that over Evelef, or I'm sorry, under Evelef, as he just kind of mistouched it. Wasn't able to read it. Evelef and Nick going for that ball now, and that's going to be a kickoff goal, tying the game up. That was interesting, to say the least. An unfortunate kickoff from Nick is going to allow Evelef to just tap that one right in. And I'm starting to question if they're in comms together, because they keep using quick chats for like compliments and like apologies, which is kind of concerning because like you would think that they'd just be saying those and verbalizing them, and it would explain a little bit more about why they're so hesitant to go for the ball if they aren't communicating, because, you know, then you don't want to step on each other's toes. But I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Jared gonna try to tap this one up to Rocket Nations now. Rocket Nations going up the wall. He wants to tap that one over towards the net, but they have 3 defenders back. Nick going to try to get this touch, but he can't quite do it, can't quite catch it. So now Evelef going to put this one under Jared. Rocket now waiting for Rocket Nation's touch, but he can't quite center it. Altruism going to try to put this one on maybe himself, but he gets the pass over to Buddy. Buddy gets another little touch on that coming down from the ball, and Nick can't quite make the save. That's going to give Paradox the lead here. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little zoned out. As I've mentioned. Altruism versus Rocket Nations for this kickoff. That's going to go over to the left. Buddy Van Doodle wants to get something going here. Nick going to boom this one over to Evelef. Evelef's going to unfortunately put that right in front of his own goal. Altruism trying to make it work here. Jared going to bump that one off the wall. Jared looking to make another touch, but Altruism is going to touch that with him. Rocket Nation's going to go right over that ball. Evelef going to try to boom this one downfield. Jared not able to get the touch there. Now Nick is backwards trying to do it. Then he finally goes for the half flip. I was starting to wonder if he knew how, not going to lie. But Altruism tries to get the touch there, can't quite do it. Rocket Nation makes a nice little touch, but that's going to go wide, and Buddy Van Doodle's going to put that over to the other side anyways, just as the insurance policy to make sure it didn't go in. But now that's still dangerous as he put it into a side with a lot of opposing players. Altruism finally making something happen, but maybe not, as Nick's going to put that one right back into the zone. Finally, Evelef gets the boom, and that's going to go right off the backboard if Jared can't do anything. Where is the Paradox players to put that one home? Still playing so passive, both of these teams. Not able to do anything with it. Evelef now bumping Nick and bumping him again. Buddy Van Doodle trying to get out. I think maybe that was Nick bumping Evelef. It was just preventing him from getting back, and that might get the goal, and it does. Those two little bumps just giving him enough time to give them the goal. Rocket Nation's able to tap that one really far and into that lower left corner as Evelef just can't get back. Now Nick going to go off for this kickoff against Evelef. Maybe we'll see a repeat of the instant goal, but not quite. Altruism going to dump this one a little bit in front. Now Evelef trying to get the goal here, but he can't do it. Jared looks like he wants to make something happen here. Buddy Van Doodle's going to put that on target, but a good save from Rocket Nations that we didn't get a good look at, but nobody's going to challenge that ball, and that's going to allow Buddy to just get the goal. Pick it up fairly easily. We see a better angle on that save now. We see Jared just kind of flinging wildly at it. Rocket Nation's not able to get there. And that's going to give them the goal anyways. Now, Rocket Nation's going to tap this one up the wall. He looks like he wants to make something else happen. He's going to go for the air dribble here, but he can't quite do it. Nick's going to put the shot on target. Buddy Van Doodle's going to put that away. Now, Jared looks like he wants to go up and beat Evelef, but that still could be dangerous, maybe in, but Buddy makes a save. Now Buddy has some open space, but Rocket Nations challenges him and shuts that down, preventing his team from getting scored on. Altruism's going to bump that one downfield. Jared's going to push that back into the Paradox zone. Paradox with this lead halfway through this game. Nick has to go up and get the save, or it could be worse. Evelef going to try to get the goal here, but it gets tapped away. Altruism needs to make something work, or else Nick is going to take it off of him. He does. He gets it past him, but Jared is able to get the touch as he just couldn't recover. Altruism gets the bump on Jared, however, and now Nick is able to grab that save as that ball was going on target. Nick looks like he wants to get the dribble set up here, but he uses an early flick. However, it still works, but he can't get the touch, and Altruism gets enough of a touch to really just keep themselves in this game here. They're not in the game, but prevent Comet from tying it up. Evelef going to try to really put this solidifying goal in here with only a minute 30 seconds left. He can't quite do it. Maybe Jared can tie it up here. No, he cannot. Rocket Nation's going to push this one over to the corner. Now Buddy going to try to do something and make it work here. Jared going to pump that one off the wall. Altruism trying to get the touch, but he can't. Jared trying to push this one over to the over towards the net. Buddy wants to get that downfield, but Rocket Nations is not going to let him. Now Evelef wanting to make it work. Altruism's going to bump that one downfield. Jared just kind of sitting and waiting. Rocket Nations puts that one up the wall. Now going to bump off that one and try to go for it here. Can't quite get down, so Jared's going to take over and bump that one off the back wall. Nick is going to try to push this one off the side. Evelef almost going too high. He does, in fact, and that could have been a good opportunity for Comet to tie this game up, but they can't quite do it. Maybe they can here after this bounce with Altruism still able to get it, though. Nick trying to make it work. Nick coming in now, wants to get it past Evelef. He can, but Buddy's still there to make the save, picking up his savior medal. That ball's going to be 50-50 off the wall. Jared wants to take the shot. Can Altruism get up? He can, but he makes a not-so-great save. Nick trying to get the shot, but Rocket Nation prevents him from doing that. His own teammate kind of sent it away. A little bit of miscommunication there. The demo coming out from Nick could throw off that defensive rotation and really mess them up, and that is what's happening, but Buddy able to come up and get the save and really keep his team alive. Only 22 seconds left. Comet needs to tie this game up here if they want to take this series at a 2-0, and they do after both Evelef and I think Buddy just kind of don't know who's going for that ball and just let it roll in. Evelef looks like he stops there thinking Buddy's going to go for it, and Nick pulls out with the goal. 15 seconds left. Can Comet come away with this lead and really take this game and go? Maybe not, as Evelef puts that in. 13 seconds left. Can Paradox hold on and take it to a game 3 as nobody went for that kickoff?
I mean, nothing else to say about that. Buddy trying to go up against Jared here and really shut this game out, just kill the clock for the rest of the time. Evlaf does get it over him. Now Rocket Nation's going to boom that one over Buddy. Altruism wants to get up the wall here and try to get it away. 4 seconds left. Rocket Nation needs to tap this one up. He does, but nobody's in center ready for the shot. Comet just not ready for it. And when it's so low time like that, you can't be all stacked up on the same side, because that's exactly what's going to happen. Even if the pass does go in, you're not going to get the goal. And that is going to take us to a game 3. Oh, that's not what I want. I'm sorry. It all comes down to this one right here. Comet versus Paradox going into game 3. We've seen really close games each time, coming out with, what was that, almost a 6-minute overtime in game 1. That one coming down to the last 15 seconds, 2 goals were scored. I have a feeling that this game is going to be equally as close. Or, no, I'm going to say equally as close. You know, coming down to the final few seconds and even maybe an overtime once again. Rocket Nation's going to try to tap that one over. Altruism going to boom that one up and high, but Nick's going to get the tap here. That's going to go down to Evlaf. Evlaf makes a light little touch over to the corner. Jared taps that one off the wall. That ball's going to be boomed up. Nick is going to try to send this one away. Buddy trying to put that on target. He does. No one in net to make the save. That's going to be a very early goal. Quick and meaningful, as that gives them an early lead, and they really need it, because if they can just run away with this game, it's going to just really demoralize Comet after Comet was not able to, after Comet messed up that last kickoff and were unable to take it to that overtime. And this could be a good opportunity, as that's going to bounce off the backboard, but Jared saves his team there and is able to get it to the side, but that's still dangerous. Evlaf tries to get the touch, but he can't quite do it. Nick and Jared both double commit on that, and then Jared bumps Rocket Nations, which may leave a good opportunity, but luckily Jared can get up in time. And Evlaf is going to bump that one into the center of the net. Buddy wants to put that one on target, or wants to center that for Altruism to put on target. I'm sorry. Jared trying to get this one away now, but he 50-50s that off Altruism, and it gives a good chance for his team, but it looks like he wants to do it all himself, and we see a triple commit coming out from Comet. Again, just very little communication, poor rotations coming out from them. Buddy finally picks up that boost, and he might be able to get something centered here for his team, but nobody is there to get the goal. Evlaf is going to bump that one over. Now that ball's going to touch off the wall. Jared trying to make something happen. Nick going to send that one over to the side, into that corner. Evlaf not able to get the touch. Buddy wants to make something happen here. Altruism is going to 50-50 that one off, and it's going to go over the crossbar. Rocket Nation's trying to slow this down, really get something going into center here, but he can't quite do it. Altruism wants to go up and make it work, but he can't. Evlaf's going to boom this one upfield, but yeah, Altruism cannot get it out. Nick wants to bump this one off the wall. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Plenty of time. They're only 1 goal lead. Anything could happen here, but Altruism puts a shot on target. We've seen Jared pretty shut down in net so far, really keeping his team alive. So nothing really too dangerous when he's in net right now. Evlaf going to bump this one off that sidewall, try to make it centered. Nick puts it right back to Evlaf, though, who is going to elect not to turn on it. Nobody on his team is, which gives Comet a good chance, especially as Buddy misses that. I'm not really sure what just happened with Paradox there. I don't know. I think both teams are not rotating well at all right now. I'm going to chalk that up to them both being expansion teams, both being new players. Maybe they haven't played with each other a lot, haven't gotten their communication worked out. But both teams are both very passive and not with the best rotations. And it's really affecting them, as luckily, I guess in the sense that they're both playing a team that's has the same problem. So it's not like a blowout for them or anything, but I think once they face a team that's played together for a little bit longer, we're going to see a much different result with higher scoring games, and one of these teams is really getting completely dominated. But Altruism with a nice little goal there, just tapping that one after bouncing off that back wall, a tough angle, and a good goal from him to give themselves the lead back again about halfway through this game. And I need to take a sip of water, so 1 second. Alright, we are all good now. Nick's going to try to make something happen here. But Evlaf's going to cut it off instead. Evlaf trying to make something work. He's going to try to get this past Jared. He does. He gets a nice little flick. Now he just wants to get the air dribble over Rocket Nations, but he can't quite get it up in time. But he's going to try to put this one downfield. Nick going to boom that one back over to the other side. Evlaf turning around on that, trying to make it work. Nick going to center this one for Jared. Jared can't quite get the touch, so Altruism's going to put it past that, and that's going to roll into the open net, giving them the 3-1 lead. And that could be it for Comet. We've seen very close games thus far. I think this might be the first 2-goal lead. I could be mistaken. We've seen in the entire series. So that could be really brutal for Comet to see overall. Altruism going to challenge Rocket Nations for this kickoff. He looks like he wants to go again. Nick going to bump that one over down to Buddy Van Doodle. That ball's going to go up the wall. Jared wanting to make something work here, but he can't quite do it. Rocket Nations is going to try to make something happen, but Evelaf pups that one right over him. Nick's going to boom that one back down the side. Rocket Nation's trying to get something going, but Altruism's going to pinch that one off the wall. Evelaf wants to make it work. Buddy going over it, but Rocket Nations gets a nice center. Nick has an opportunity, but Rocket Nations also goes up. However, as it works out for them, the double commit is not too brutal, and that ball's going to go in. They still have time. 1:45 seconds left to get one goal is plenty of space. We've seen bigger comebacks happen, but they really need to go all out here and stop being so passive. I think it's really brutal for them, where we're going to see this is the end result, end score of the game, but maybe not, as Nick has a good opportunity. Evelaf just has to make the save. He does. Rocket Nation's maybe making the tie goal, but not quite going to happen as Altruism gets that save. Jared going to bump that one over to the wall. Buddy with a good little doink there to make it work. Evelaf looks like he wants to go for it, but Altruism's going to tap it over and send it to the left, right onto the target. Evelaf wants to make something happen, but he sends it over to the left where Buddy Van Doodle was just right next to him, so nobody was there to get it, but Buddy might have a chance, but can he read Nick? He does. A great read from him gives them, again, that 2-goal lead, and that has potential to take them to the series. I know I said that earlier, but I think that one really might be it. I'm not too sure. So now we have this kickoff going out here. We've seen a lot of kickoff goals from both teams, I think, so it wouldn't be surprising if something early happened, but looks like it's not going to, as Jared's going to boom that one upfield. Rocket Nations looks like he wants to try to challenge Buddy, but Buddy's way too quick for him. Nick wanting to make something work here, but Altruism trying to read him. He gets it past him, however. Evelef's going to boom that one upfield, and as that 1-minute timer hits, Comet is still down 4-2. Evelef gets a nice little touch off that back wall there. Buddy trying to make it 5-2, but can't quite do it. Then a whiff coming out from somebody there is going to allow Evelef to keep this offensive pressure going. And that 50-50 again with a double commit. Jared going to try to come up here now and beat Altruism. He does, but just barely. Buddy wants to get up here, but he can't quite do it. Nick puts it in the center, and nobody for Comet is in center again. Still playing too passively. Jared trying to put that one on target, but he can't quite do it. We see Nick trying to backflip that one and put it off that backboard, but he cannot. Evelef now out of boost. Nick going to demo him and shut that down, but Nick's also out of boost, so Jared has to take over. Buddy tapping that one back into his own corner to take it out of a dangerous spot. Evelef wants to go up here, but he only has 32 boost, so he elects to wait for Nick's touch instead. Buddy sends that one downfield, and as the clock ticks down 10 seconds, I believe that is going to be the series, unless somebody makes a catastrophic mistake and then we see another fairly common for the series kickoff goal. However, we are not. Paradox is going to take it 4-2, giving them the 2-1 series lead. And I have to be honest, if I do not get a co-caster, I don't know that I can keep this up for much longer, because I am pretty ruined at the moment. Let's see. Oh, okay, Doc is coming. Thank goodness. So we are going to give him a call. Let's see what's happening. What's up, Doc?
Howdy hey, howdy hey.
Thank goodness, because I was legitimately going to call it and be like, yeah, I'm done here, if you didn't come.
I'm pretty good.
So I appreciate it. How you doing, bud?
Yeah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
That was a lie. I'm not doing good, but I'm fine.
Fair enough. I can see why. For those who are not familiar, Doc was on Galaxy, who we saw play both their matches earlier. So I know you've lost, and I'm sorry for that, but I want to say I was actually really impressed with this new Galaxy team. Like, I called it in the first game you had against LGBB. I am fairly confident that you have playoff potential immediately. I think you guys are. I know you lost, but I think it was due a lot to in the second series. Quite obviously, it was due to the disconnect, and then just in that first game, I know you said you were having some lag issues as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys made some strong moves coming up here.
Thank you. And we honestly were not on our game. Pre-game was really stressful. We like to we have a set little bit of music that we listen to, kind of talk. I talk them through